This is a video response to Brarly Bishop's most recent video where she tied up a few loose ends, and one of my favorite parts of the video was where she talked about racks, or random acts of kindness. And I was just thinking, because earlier today I participated in a rack and I wanted to share my story. You see this headband that I was previously wearing? It has little elephants all over it. And today I was wearing this when I went to the veterinarian's office because Daisy, the three-legged wonder, had to go get a checkup and get some vaccinations. Now, I made this headband myself, for starters. I think that is a very key component to understanding the story. And when I say that I made this headband myself, I'm not saying that I'm some master seamstress, because I'm not. It just was a very easy pattern and this fabric was on sale. Now, while we were in the veterinarian's office, there was one of the vet technician people, whatever they're called there, and she was holding on to Daisy while she was getting her vaccination, and apparently she had noticed my headband, but she didn't say anything. And so as we were leaving the vet's office after we'd paid and everything, one of the vet technicians ran out of the little back area and she was like, "Oh wait, I want to know where you bought your headband." And I was like, "Oh well, I made it, so I'm sorry, I can't really tell you where I bought it." And I told her that she could buy this fabric at Hancock Fabrics, and I explained to her how I made it and how the pattern worked and all that, and she was like, "Oh well, we'd never be able to make that, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh well, that's too bad." And so on the car ride home, my mom was like, "What if we made them a headband so she could give it to her friend?" Because that's who the vet technician had wanted to give it to, because her friend, I guess, loves elephants. I don't know. So my mom and I got home from the vet with Daisy, and we went downstairs and we kind of tag teamed on the sewing machine. Like, half the time I was pressing the fabric and my mom was sewing, and I was putting elastic through the back, and so it was pretty intense experience because we had to like rush, and we got it done in about 45 minutes. And so we drove back unannounced to the veterinary clinic, and we found the nurse who had stopped us on the way out, or the vet tech I should say, and I gave it to her, and she, oh my gosh, her face got so red it looked like she was gonna start crying, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, my friend's gonna love it, she just made my day." And so she ran back to the little office space where you can't really see what they're doing. I don't know how vets' offices work. And so I felt happy, you know, doing my little rack or random act of kindness. And so then my mom and I were walking out, and when we got in the car, one of the vet technician who had been holding Daisy during the vaccination was running out, and she was like, "Oh, thank you so much for the headband, I love it, it's so nice, elephants are my favorite animal." And she was like, "You just made my day." And I think it's funny how Brarly made a video talking about random acts of kindness on the day when I did a random act of kindness, just for fun. It gave me a little endorphin rush. I was a little tired afterwards because it was so much fun, you know, just seeing how happy they were that my mom and I had made them something that they really enjoyed. So yeah, that's it.
Daisy, oh, is that? It's okay, Mom and Josh are just buying us donuts. That's all they're doing inside that store. We had a successful vet visit. She got her rabies vaccination. The doctor said she was cute as a button, which she is. Look at her. Oh, Daisy, you're sad. Oh, honey, it's okay. I know you miss Mommy and Josh, but they'll be back soon. They're just buying us breakfast. We love you.